Hi everybody, it is Nat, and today I'm going to be doing the Totally Shoulda book tag. I love this tag. It's like one of my favorite tags to watch. I think they're such funny answers and it's just great. But yeah, so I'm really excited to do this tag and I hope you guys enjoy it, but let's go ahead and get into the video. A book that totally should have gotten a sequel. Freaking Host by Stephanie Meyer. And like, you guys know this is my favorite book of all time, and for ages Stephanie Meyer has been saying that there's going to be a sequel. She like has one planned, but I am still waiting. It is not out yet, and I need more of this character and the world and just Wanda and just everything. I need more. So definitely The Host needs a sequel. A book or a series that totally should have had a spin-off series. I think a Divergent spin-off series would actually be really great. I think it'd be so interesting to kind of see this world like before Triss and like when there's still the factions, to see it from a different faction's point of view and just kind of like go through the whole process, like starting and I guess going into a different faction, just to see what it's like in the other factions. I think would be really interesting. So yeah, definitely I think the Divergent should have a spin-off series. An author who totally should write more books. Patrick Rothfuss. I love his books, and he's taken a long break from finishing the series because of like his family, I think, which I mean that's like nice, you should put your family first, but I need more, not only from this world but just from him in general, because seriously he was one of the most amazing writers I have ever had the opportunity to read. A character who totally should have ended up with someone else. Freaking Belly from the Summer Trilogy by Jenny Han. I won't spoil it, but I definitely think she should have ended up with the other brother. Like, he is so much nicer and kinder, and like apart from one thing that happens, he's just like, he treats her so much better. So yeah, I wish that she had ended up with the other brother than the guy that she did end up with, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not sad. It's okay. A book that totally should have ended differently. I won't go with the most obvious ones like Allegiant or anything, but I think for this one I will go with Paper Towns by John Green. I just feel like the ending didn't really amount to much, and kind of there's like this big setup for it, but then nothing really happened in the end, so I think this one could have ended differently and had more like significance. I feel like, I don't know, I just didn't really enjoy the ending. I thought it was kind of a letdown. So yeah, Paper Towns by John Green for this one. A book that should totally have a movie franchise. Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I think this would seriously be the most amazing movie ever, especially like with all of the graphics to make the Chimera and stuff. I just think it would be so good. I feel like it would just translate so well like to a movie, and I want this one to be a movie so bad. It needs to happen. A book that totally should have had a TV show. For this one, I'm gonna go with Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and I know they like tried to make a TV show with this one already, and there was like just a pilot episode though, but it was really bad, and like I watched it and it sucked, if we're being quite honest. But I think if it was done well, this could be such an amazing TV show, and I feel like it would almost kind of be like Pretty Little Liars, where it's like super addicting, like that kind of show. I don't know, I think if it was done well, Delirium could be a great TV show, so hopefully they pick it back up one day. But I know I watched the pilot episode and it was really bad, so I don't know if they'll ever try and give it a second chance. A book that totally should have only had one point of view. For this one, I'm gonna go with Dune by Carrie Corp and Lori Langdon. It was from Kenna and V's point of view, and they're like best friends, but already it's like obvious that V is like the main character, and you don't even have that many points of view from Kenna, and I just felt like it kind of was more like distracting from the story rather than like adding. I don't know, I just feel like easily it could have been done without both point of views, and I don't know, I didn't really like reading from V's point of view, but that's just me. So yeah, I feel like Dune didn't really need the second perspective, but that's just me. A book that totally should have gotten a cover change. The Pure Trilogy by Juliana Baguette. I think that's Baguette? I don't know. I think that's how you say your name, sorry. But I don't know, I mean, not that these covers are bad, I just feel like they can be so much more representative of the books. Like, I get where like the butterfly and the dome are coming from, because like obviously those are parts of it, but I feel like it could be so much cooler if they showed like the deformities and showed like the doll hand. Like, I don't know, I feel like they're just kind of bleh when they could be really cool. So yeah, I feel like Pure should get a cover change. A book that totally should have kept the original cover. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. The freaking Winners Trilogy. They're by Maria Ratuski, I think, but oh my gosh, like this is the before cover, and I think it is so beautiful, and then seriously, I hate the new covers. I think they are so ugly. I'm just like, what were you even thinking? Like, look at that, like these are so beautiful, and the new ones, like in my opinion, they suck. So I'm just like, whose idea was this? Who thought it was a good idea to change this? Like, this is beautiful. A book that totally should have stopped at book 1, The Maze Runner by James Dashner, and I feel like a lot of people would agree with this. I really loved the first Maze Runner. I thought it was amazing, but I definitely think he could have just like ended the trials with the maze and just made like the first book, Maze Runner, just a little bit longer to kind of like wrap it up. They got free. I feel like the addition of the second books is unneeded, and I don't think, in my opinion, they were that good, so I feel like that really took away from like the overall story. But yeah, and it's like I loved The Maze Runner. The Maze Runner is one of my favorite books, but just like books 2 and 3, I'm just like, no, I don't like them that much. But yeah, so I think just make Maze Runner a little bit longer and he would have been set. But alright, but that is it for my totally should have book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!